Apologies for my English pronunciation, and my microphone was not recording in the previous take, so I'm doing this again. So, EA Games, for once in their lifetime, finally did something nice, and they just released the entire source code of General Zero Hour. Um, okay, so many things to say about this, but first of all, if you have never heard about this game, it, I'm not sure how popular it is. Like I see it randomly surfacing on the internet, and people seem to know that Generals exists. But then, on the other hand, it seems like one of those games that just lost. And it's so sad because, in my opinion, it was probably one. Well, this is going to be a very bold take, but for me, it was the my favorite RTS because you could base build in it. It was simple. You could concentrate on combat. It was modern. The factions were really distinguished. I played a lot of Age of Empires too, but it feels like in general you could just focus more onto the combat instead of having to micromanage the economy. And I think for more people who can't do that many things at the same time, it would be much more attractive. Anyway, I think the reason why most people don't remember or never heard about this game is because it was kind of horrendous. Modders tried their best to make it run reliably, even on modern hardware, but oh my god, how many tries it took even for me to get it to run. Like I had 4 or 5 different PCs, and it was a dice roll. Some of them just run the game by default, and some of in this game, this PC specifically, I couldn't even get it to run before the Steam version. You had to like change ini files. You had to do graphic settings. Um, Multi-monitor was making it not working. Yeah, so okay, once you got it to run, it was running reliably, but I got completely distracted from the topic, haven't I? So the reason why this is a big thing because this gives the opportunity for modders to finally fix the game properly and to make it what it could have been if it was done well for the first time. Because I firmly believe that there is a huge potential in this game. It just never got any um, spotlight because of the horrendous online part of it. It was a true miracle if you could get 5 consecutive online matches to run without a crash, a mismatch, or a disconnect, or any of those. So, yeah. I'm going to be very curious where the community takes this game, and I know that Xeon was trying to fix this game for like forever now, and now that he was trying to reverse engineer the source code, and now it just got released publicly online. So I'm not sure if it's a luck or a bad luck, but it surely makes everyone's job easier. Yeah, my my biggest concern, honestly, I have one huge concern about this, is that they will try to, at least specific groups will try to hyperbalance this game, and I think one of the biggest charms of old games was simply not being like they were not hyperbalanced like modern games. That you had broken units, you had units that were very very good against other units, and recently it seems like everything just gets very very gray compared to uh, old video games where you could just make a unit and it would be just super broken. And but you could still like find ways to kill it. So the best example would be, I think, old World of Warcraft, where specific casts would be very overpowered against other casts, but no one was really overpowered against everything. Like, let's say hunters were very good against shamans, but they were horrendous against warriors. I remember I was running away from warriors all the time because I sucked at the game. Okay, stop. How can I get distracted so much in like 5 minutes? So, it's a fantastic event, and I'm looking forward to see what Xeon and everyone else in the community who's been working tirelessly to make this game work as well as it does, a reality. I hope that sentence made sense. So thank you already for everyone who is. I've seen Zizon. Oh, Zizon. Oh, I forgot the Z. Anyway, thank you for everyone who is working on it and trying to fix it. I've seen Zizon fixing it tirelessly already. So probably in like a couple of weeks or months we can see the first community patch, hopefully.